Welcome to an incredible channel. We will tell you about the top 5 luxury SUVs of 2023. Comfort, cross-country ability, spaciousness and functionality in every engineering solution. The world loves crossovers. They are chosen to sit a little higher and drive a little further. Manufacturers consider profits, but classic frame SUVs are on the verge of extinction because of them. Fortunately, there are still many of them. For all their merits, such cars become rare and remain in demand, mainly among the cast of fans or principled admirers of everything good old. We figured out what is the charm of such cars, and also identified the 5 most popular SUVs. Sit comfortably and don't forget to buckle up. We begin! Number 1. The 2023 Model X offers the performance and cachet that comes with the Tesla brand name, but its gimmicks aren't as compelling these days. The luxury electric crossover segment has expanded and now includes better options. 2 X models are offered, starting with the dual-motor base SUV, which makes 670 horsepower and offers a 348-mile EPA-rated driving range. The performance-oriented Plaid model costs more but makes an astounding 1020 horsepower and still can go up to 333 miles between charges. We're impressed by its brutal acceleration and great driving range. Beyond that, though, we question the value of both Model X's versions when you consider its cabin doesn't provide the high-end luxury ambience one expects with a 6-figure price tag. New EV SUV entrants such as the BMW 9 and the Rivian R1S are cheaper, fancier, and nearly as quick. The Model X gets a new key card for 2023, but if you want the older-style car-shaped fob, you can add it as an option. A regular steering wheel also returns as a no-cost option. A $700 retrofit is also available for current owners. Otherwise, the Model X carries over to the new year with no changes. The Plaid model with its 3 electric motors is sure to deliver insane acceleration, but the X Plaid speed is mighty expensive. And its 333-mile estimated driving range isn't as good as the less expensive base model, so we'd save the cash. The base Model X offers up to 348 miles of estimated driving range and is still mighty quick. The Model X comes standard with a battery large enough to cover a claimed 348-mile driving range. Upgrading to the faster Plaid model drops the estimated driving range to 333 miles. Number 2. We're long past the point where Porsche purists are whining about the existence of the Cayenne SUV. But if you happen to think the SUV from Zuffenhausen isn't capable of revving your pulse as high as its 2-seaters, we invite you to get behind the wheel of a Cayenne Turbo. Yes, it's a practical SUV, but it'll pin you to the seat and go around corners with physics-defying speed. It's a beast with upper-class manners. The entry-level model is powered by a twin-turbo V8 engine that makes 541 horsepower, while the upgraded Turbo SE Hybrid adds an electric motor to the mix for a combined 670 ponies. Handling capability is equally impressive, especially given the Cayenne's size and weight. It's a thrill to pilot one of these big brawlers down a twisty road, which is the same trait we love about the Cayenne sports car stablemates. The cabin is pretty posh too, and there's room to haul 4 adults and their cargo, something you simply can't do in a 911. Besides switching from jet black metallic to a new chromite black metallic paint option for 2023, the Cayenne Turbo carries over to the new year unchanged. Although the Cayenne Turbo SE Hybrid is an impressive package with more power, acceleration, and fuel efficiency than the Cayenne Turbo, it's significantly more expensive, with a price jump of more than $35,000. By comparison, the 541 horsepower turbo model, which can still hit 60 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds, is the better value, relatively speaking. With the savings, opt for the Sport Chrono package, which adds a Sport Plus mode for additional performance, and the Assistance package, which contains important safety features including adaptive cruise control and a surround view camera system that gives you a 360-degree bird's-eye view of the SUV. It makes parking and maneuvering in tight spaces much easier. The 2023 Porsche Cayenne Turbo is so powerful and so much fun to drive, it's easy to forget you're piloting an SUV. Its precise steering, adjustable air suspension, and responsive engine combine to make it feel more like a large sports sedan. And the all-wheel drive Cayenne doesn't just handle like a vehicle half its size, it also offers a compliant ride and high refinement. It's exceedingly quick, too. The Cayenne Turbo is powered by a 541 horsepower twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine with a conventional 8-speed automatic transmission. In our testing, it went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. The Turbo SE Hybrid's power and performance are even more extreme. It uses the same twin-turbo V8 from the Cayenne Turbo, but enhanced with a 134 horsepower electric motor sandwiched between the engine and its responsive 8-speed automatic. The total output is an impressive 670 horsepower, and speeds as high as 83 miles per hour are possible without the gas engine ever switching on. The system also can operate in a battery-saving mode that only burns gas, or the two systems can work together, and its operation is exceedingly smooth. Its battery pack can complete a full recharge in about 2.5 hours when connected to a 240-volt, 30-amp source, and the SUV has a pure electric range of more than 20 miles. Did we mention it can sprint to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds and cover the quarter mile in 11.5 seconds at 121 miles per hour? It's one of the quickest SUVs we've ever tested. Number 3.
If you're winning the game of capitalism, then an ultra-luxurious SUV like the 2024 Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 might just appear on your new car shopping list in place of models that are merely luxurious, like the Benz-branded GLS on which the Maybach is based. The difference between the two can be summed up with one word: opulence. Every inch of the GLS 600's interior has been optimized for comfort and richness. The GLS's third row has been ditched here in favor of a 4-seat layout with miles of legroom for rear seat passengers. This SUV is meant for chauffeur duty because you're almost certainly far too busy running your empire to distract yourself with driving. The GLS 600 is priced for exclusivity too, so you're unlikely to suffer something as gauche as pulling up behind another one at the valet stand, unless, of course, you've purchased a matching set. After all, if you can afford one GLS 600, it's likely a second one isn't too hard on the budget. The GLS class's most upscale variant gets a few styling enhancements for 2024 that increase its hyperbeast appeal. The grille has been reworked slightly and the front air inlets on the bumper now carry a Maybach logo motif. A new 23-inch wheel design is available and new Puddle Lights Project Maybach logos onto the ground to beckon passengers into the cabin when the doors are opened. Updated quilted leather upholstery covers the SUV's for sumptuous bucket seats and is available in two new dual-tone color schemes: crystal white/silver gray pearl or mahogany brown/macchiato beige. The GLS 600's twin-turbocharged V8 makes 550 horsepower and can motivate the big luxury SUV from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds, according to Mercedes-Maybach. The engine is assisted by a 48-volt hybrid system that gives a little extra shove right from the start. If that's not fast enough for you, check out the Mercedes-AMG GLS 63, which offers a 603 horsepower version of this powertrain and leapt to 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds at our test track. During our initial test drive, we came away impressed with both its silky smooth ride quality and its confident handling. An air suspension is standard, and it features a Maybach mode that all but erases bumps in the road. The EPA has given the GLS 600 fuel economy ratings of 15 miles per gallon city and 19 miles per gallon highway. Those aren't particularly efficient estimates, but we're certain the big spenders who will be cross-shopping the GLS 600 against the likes of the Bentley Bentayga and the Rolls-Royce Cullinan won't be too concerned with fuel efficiency.
Number 4. Audi reserves the RS badge for its highest performance vehicles, and the RS Q8 is the ultimate version of its top SUV model, the Q8. While it has a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine like the lesser SQ8, the RS Q8 differentiates itself with a whopping 591 horsepower and an aggressive appearance that gives it lots of presence on the road. Performance is blistering and nearly as impressive as the RS Q8's significantly more expensive sibling, the Lamborghini Urus, with which it shares many components under the skin. The interior features the same tech-forward layout as other Q8 models, ritzy materials such as supple leather and faux suede abound. With a price well above $100,000, the RS Q8 isn't cheap, but as a luxury performance SUV that does it all, it lives up to its heady cost. Minor changes for 2023 include newly standard electrically powered sunshades for the rear windows and more Nappa leather for the interior. A park assist system is now included in the optional executive package. Number 5. When it comes to moving an affluent family, there's no better BMW than the X7, the brand's luxurious 3-row SUV. While its cargo area and rearmost seats aren't as spacious as rivals such as the Jeep Grand Wagoneer and Mercedes-Benz GLS class, the Beamer boasts better driving manners as well as an impressive selection of engines. They range from a 375 horsepower Turbo 6 to a 523 horsepower twin-turbo V8. With the latter making 630 horses on the highest class, Max Performance Alpina XB7. All models have all-wheel drive and an adaptive air suspension system that promotes a pillow-like ride. The 2023 X7's interior is serene, but it's also packed with upscale materials and modern tech such as the dash's giant curved glass display. Those features, combined with the X7's towing capability and an array of standard active safety tech, make the biggest BMW one of the best. The 2023 X7 receives a mid-cycle refresh that includes a more expressive front end and a new dashboard design with a huge digital display and BMW's latest infotainment system. The largest BMW SUV also has more standard features and new driver assistance technology. For the first time, BMW will offer a set of 23-inch rims, too. The X7 also benefits from updated powertrains. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel to be aware of all the incredible